Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Hey, we got a little Planet Coaster 2 here. Just came out today, and thought we'd do something a little different from just playing a little of our wonderful 5M. So, welcome aboard. We're going to try to stumble our way through and see what we come up with. Let me go ahead and come back over here and get this set up. Because I had to turn off the other one, and I will go ahead and mute that out, and we will get us into game. Let me go ahead. So we have the wonderful game settings here. We can go ahead and close out. So here we are back on the main screen. As you can see, not much has really changed from the original Planet Coaster, which is kind of good. We got our career modes, we have franchises, and sandbox. Most of what I play is actually in the sandbox mode. I may do a little bit of the franchise and the career. One cool thing about Planet Coaster 2 over Planet Coaster 1 is they do have water parks in it, and you can also share your parks with other people. Right now, as you can see, nothing is really going on. There's the sandbox collaborations and everything else. Hey, Delta BB, how you doing today? See if you're actually out there in the wonderful chat world. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into the sandbox. If we're going to stumble our way through this, so we have two different options here. No active parks. Select park. Well, I guess that's a select. As you can see over here on the Earth, you can move it around. We got the new we have a couple of new mascots. Chief Beef is back, of course. You got Cosmic Cow, and of course everybody's favorite Groupie. So we'll go ahead and start the new park here. So the first thing it's going to do is it's going to, let's get back over here. There we go. You put your biome in. You got tropical, you have temperate, Mediterranean, and Tagra. And each of these will actually kind of affect your weather also. So if you're going to be building, you know, like an oasis or something like that, you're going to want to choose the right one. Kind of interesting on these. I wish they kind of tell you what the weather is like for each one of them, because weather does play a factor within Planet Coaster 2. I think we'll just go with a temperate. That sounds good. I wish they kind of show you over here also where it is, but maybe later in an update. Okay, so now we get a setup. This is a little different because normally on the other one, on Planet Coaster 1, you would go directly into the sandbox. Now we have more options, it looks like. So we're in a temperate. I need to give it a name. So we'll just do Decoy Land for the hell of it. And we got different presets here. So, okay. So, unlimited cash, no research, full power management, full water management, staff, and guests. So that's default. Creative, no research, no power management. Okay, so basically everything is turned off so you don't have to worry about anything. You can just go in and build. That's cool. Challenge, full cash and economy, research, power management. Okay, so that's if you want to probably create a challenge and then post it up onto the Frontier Workshop, or you can go completely custom. That's interesting. I think for this one right now, we're just going to go with the creative, because I don't want to try to figure out the power management yet. I'll probably save that one for a little later, because I've heard you can actually go back in and change these once you've actually have it set up. Like ride facility collections, you can go in and modify quite a bit from what I've been seeing on some of the bigger streamers out there that had early access to it. We'll just do custom for now, and we'll do create. Well, that's a nice little loading screen. That's better than the little flying Ferris wheel. Okay, wow. Okay, so pushing in on both mouse buttons will do like it did in the other one. And I can see W, yep, keys. Okay, so here's one of the corners. Okay. So it's kind of laid up the same on laying it out. Okay. So instead of just coming out of a cliff, they come out of buses now. And instead of just one little entry, they give a pretty good queue area for them to come up to. You can see that they won't go past these to come in. And these are your front gates, and they look a lot better from what the Planet Coaster 1 was. And so we have a lot of open area out here. How far out does this go? Does it go into the tree line? Yep, goes into the tree line. Okay. We have a couple of natural cliffs and everything else. And we'll see what we have over here. Okay. We have quite a bit of open flat land. That's kind of good. May may go up a little bit. Not going to be a problem. But let's see what we have for coasters. Start here. And these are the default ones that actually come created by Frontier. So if you just want to plop some in and get stuff going, or you can create a custom. And like they have the antique water coaster, which to me looks almost like a log flume, but it's not because they have two different versions of log flumes in this one. This is the deluxe version with the pre-order pack. So I have the add-on DLC already, and also the released or the pre-release of the deal, so we can make some dark rides and everything else. But one of my favorites is, of course, the little mine train. It looks identical to, of course, Big Thunder Mountain, and also Planet Coaster 1. I'm wondering if I go back, if there is one for that over here. If I can do a search, maybe. There's a brand. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's the brands for that. Okay. Nature region. Content pack. Okay, well that's not really what I'm looking to see. Can I grab a hold of this? And oh, I can. So that's like the original one also. And this is the multiverse coaster that's kind of like Guardians, from what I understand. So they swaying mine trains like Snow White. They give quite a bit of options here. That's pretty nice. But so they have like a looping sun. That I want to say that one kind of looks like an arrow actually. Premium rides. I like some of the play names that they do in here, like Big M rides. I don't really see any. There's a wooden roller coaster, and these look like they're somewhat themed. There's a rotating coaster, but yeah, we would. This is the wooden city one looks like. Okay, let's zoom in a little. We've got a queue on it. Camera's a little odd. That's strange, but Z. Okay, Z will rotate me. I do like the fact with this, as you can see, it does actually have the paths already in there. I don't want to build it too far away. I said, this is probably not going to be one of my main ones to keep around. I just want to kind of see what this is. We may do a let's play on this. Can I put that in around the tree? Will it keep the tree? Oh, it will. That is nice. So the tree, kind of clipped it a little bit. Serious. Okay, so we have a our first wooden down. Of course, you're gonna have to test it, and then there's the button to ride it. So let's go ahead and give it a ride. Yeah, thank you for being there, Delta. I have a feeling tonight may be one that may need to have it, especially with the events going on in the world around us. So we got, looks like we have a little bit of graphics on the wood. And we got, and the audio is always outstanding on here. So did they just put a break in, or did they actually put? I'm curious to see on this if this is okay. So you know they do have 2 trains, so that means that there's a brake run or a block section in there. So they should actually be able to run technically 2 trains because of the lift hill comes. Okay. So let's see if we can get this hooked up. Get a path coming from here. Where is the? Oh, I gotta close this one. So paths. So this is the classic, like how you would build a classic path. This is a line builder, and I think you can do straight or curve. Okay, connection is square. So we'll get this big so we can come off of here, and we'll just make a straight path in. They can come into it. This is where it gets interesting because I can actually do a lot with the pathing. I can come down here, follow, rotate, angle, merge. But I can come up to the stamp builder, and I can choose all these different ones, and I can just, you know, stamp them directly on here to make, you know, or I can actually draw. Like if I want to, I can come in here and click out, rotate it. Where did I, okay. And there, I just created one huge plaza right in the center there, which is kind of cool. Come back over to line builder here. I need to drop that down. And this is our exit coming back. And we'll do a queue. Does it let me see? Customize. Oh, okay. We have polished rails, painted metal. Okay, so we have a lot of different deals. We can add rails, add supports. We have trash cans. And we're gonna go with wood here. Oh. So one thing I've noticed that they don't have like they did in the other one, they have a person standing out here with a gate. I think I kind of like that because now I can actually throw a lot more in there. Let's go ahead and get that open. And people start funneling in. Staff building. Okay. I thought I had all the staff turned off, but apparently not. So I can come over and close that window down. I'll come back over and I'll just build it. Nope. So Control Z is working. Okay. I'll just build a path out to the middle of nowhere. Now, one thing I want to know is the camera. Camera moves freely. Okay. Now, okay, yeah, that's what I want. That way it won't drive me crazy when I'm trying to flip everything around. Yeah, so they're waiting in the staff building. So where's staff? I don't even have any staff. Let's drop a janitor in. And I know we're gonna need a mechanic. Then we're gonna need to come back over to facility. And are these the shops? Yeah. So these should be the staff buildings here. What do we have? Small staff facility, Planet Coaster workshop, medium, and a large. We'll put a large in. So does it actually snap distance, snap angle off? Okay. So I guess doesn't actually. Oh, there. Okay, you gotta get it close. There we go. And we'll just. Just to make them happy. We'll throw some food down and everything else. But one cool thing is to see everybody kind of just hanging over here, even though they can walk anywhere they really want to. There's really no reason for them to out here. But I can come over here and I can do like Cosmic Cow. And I can just put a Cosmic Cow like right out in the center. It doesn't have to be on the edge. And we will. You got okay, so you have to go in. And then we'll just open it up. Now people will, if they get thirsty, they can come over and like you can see that there's people. Hey, Cosmic Cow, come on over, which is kind of nice. What do we have? I know we have Chief Beef, Viva la Vegan. Got a lot, really. Okay. Oh, so Pizza Pin's back. Don't like it, you can just hit escape again. Hot Dog Squad and sushi. We have to have our Chief Beef because now we can go into staff and pop him down. Then if we want, we can go into scenery also, and they have a lot of different things already kind of pre-built. Like this is just a shell and everything else. But like I said, this is more of just kind of exploratory and trying to figure out how to really play the game. Like I said, a true Let's Play will be coming, that's for definite. Like a resort centerpiece. This is one that's kind of controversial right now because they give you resort pieces, but they took the hotels and restaurants out. So it's kind of a why situation, but rest assured there's a lot more on the roadmap for Planet Coaster 2. That's already been discussed in the forums and on the Discord. I'm happy so far with what I'm seeing. It's really doing good with the graphics card and the processor. It's not like it was with Planet Coaster 1 where it was like really ramping up the processor power because it didn't know how to really handle everything. So we know it's day one. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Let's see. Our lighting sunrise is at 8 to 8 really. Fixed sun is off, so we can actually lock the sun at a certain time. But our weather, what is our weather? Today is wintry. I need to see if I can change this over from Celsius to Fahrenheit because I am here in the States. For our hours, it tells us like it's gonna be it's gonna drop down to 6 degrees Celsius at 11, and it's gonna be windy. And at noon, you got a chance of rain. So, and that all plays a little bit of a difference because if I go back to this is animatronics, special effects, nothing. Do I have clear all filters? Okay. I'll create. Okay, so there's create something custom. Oh, okay. So now if I go into animatronics, then now you can see everything. But like fire jets and large mists, water rings, event sequencers. Of course, we got all of our different rocks, bamboo planters. Park extras, what I'm looking. I want to get some picnic benches. Zoom in a little too far. And give these poor people a place to sit down. Now, with the other one, it used to be if you hold F, yep, there it is. It'll put it right in the center. And we have trash cans also. And these you can only put them on the edge. You can't put them anywhere out there, but now you can put them anywhere within. You can actually snap them too, and which is kind of nice. I'll give our poor janitor something to do. I like how you don't actually have to put them right on the edge of the path. You can actually have them kind of walk up and around and give them places to sit. This is a nice enhancement to it. Picnic parasol. So is that like okay. So it's just like we got some different names, I guess they're calling them now. Like oh, so I guess they call them parasol. They don't call them umbrellas. They are a British company. So we have benches also. And so, and that's another thing. You can actually put benches anywhere you really want to. Maybe they don't want to sit at a table. They want to just sit at a bench. Let's see how our ride's doing. Oh, we're getting quite a few people. And this is draggable, so you can drag it up and down to see more. One thing that they did also confirm is they're going to have dual stations in an update coming out. So instead of just having the one station here, they're going to be unload in another one. 43 degrees Celsius. Yeah, my math is not the greatest. So let's see if there might be a setting real quick. Controls? No. On-screen controls. adapter, and as you can see, I've got HDR running on it, which is good. The other one would not do that. Graphics preset is custom. This is running DLSS, so it is a full DLSS game, and I just let it set however it wanted to go. Music, you can do mono mode if you need that, or dialogue isolation, crowd volume. So there's a lot more than what it was with the original one. Interface scale. So I don't see open source licensing. I don't see a distance. We can do feet here. So I can do feet, but I can't do Celsius or can't do Celsius or change it from Celsius. Okay, I will let them know on that. We'll do it apply, and then resume. Let's see if that might have changed it. Nope. Oh well. Then you have, where is it? Animatronics. I want to see what those look like. Signs and advertising. So they got lettering. That's kind of cool. Editable lettering text. Ah, okay. Animatronic. These are all pools. I know it'd be under scenery. Special effects, environment. Pyrotech. That's just pyrotech. Okay. And if I wanted to have a fire, I could just put it in there. Oh wow. That's an interesting little fire. It controls you to get rid of it. 3D lettering. Interactive. There we go. Interactive. Edge snapping. These are all speakers, like ambient sounds, park speaker corners, flat. So the flat. Okay. So I wanted to, I could stick the surface on, align the surface. Yeah, if you click on it, you can change track. So they have all this built-in music. And this is just ambient noise. Okay. No ambient. Oh, spooky. Okay. And difference. That's kind of cool. Then that's basically like the same as this one here. Change track. Oh, this has got more. Oh, that's the same one. Okay. No marketplace. And the closer you get, the more you hear it. And park speakers show. So they have a show. And this is a new speaker. That's kind of cool, though. But they don't have any music, I don't think, in it yet. Park speaker stereo. Let's see what we have here. I don't think they have their music set up for it yet, but it will be eventually. But right now, all they have are these different tracks that you can actually mount scenery to. Uh, it'll take me a little bit to kind of get figured out, but you can like loop them, trigger only, play, deactivated. I'll need to look more into these. I'm just more curious right now into seeing what the rides are like. We'll make them walk around over on the backside to get a flat ride. And like a wheel. I have the tiny eye. I know they have more than that. But these are all themed rides, though. If I want, I can do custom and then come in and build up a lot. Like this is Magic Carpet. Big wheel is just a Phillips wheel. Grand Carousel, Hammer Swing, Hell on Ring. Helter Skelter. I think this is a slide. This one's kind of interesting here. This is like a it's like a drop tower. We'll just put it right there to, then it automatically brings up the Q tools, which is kind of cool. And this one you don't really have to test, but we'll test it anyway and ride it. We'll get first row. Second row. And you can look up and down, left, right. So it literally just flashes water. Yeah. I like how it kind of drips the water a little bit off the tank too. They got some cool lighting and everything else. It's only going about halfway up. So what we can do is we can stop it. We can come over to customize. We can attach our scenery, change music. So they have music over here, but not over there. So that's interesting. But okay. Ride sequence, you can soak, rider, splash, small splash, tall splash, and then you can actually add steps, and then it'll give you what all you can do, like a bouncing splash. You can create triggers, do a lot of different painting on it. But so since I actually added it, it won't let me open it because it's untested. Now you have to run through the entire sequence because it's going to test everything to make sure it's actually safe to run. But you can actually see the fine details Frontier puts into them. Because you can see it being pulled all the way up, and the cabling and everything else. It's all animated. And that was a pretty good lines. You got people kind of working their way down here. They must really want to ride it. And while we're waiting for that, another thing I wanted to check out is the scenery brush. So, oh, that is nice. You can actually paint rocks now. That's gonna be coming in kind of really handy. And we can put some small rocks in. And we have our put some trees in and around it. Make it look less barren. Oh, no, we don't want to avoid the path. Get close to the path. Not in the path. Don't want to in the path. And there be our rain. Let me open it yet? Nope, not yet. Hurry before they run away. There we go. Now they can ride it. And you can set the prices and everything else. Like scenery rating is 78 because I just put all those rocks in and around it, which makes it kind of nice. But that's gonna save a lot when working on like like mine trains and stuff like that. If you can do the intensities, avoid paths, scenery, avoid, edit brush. I got quite a bit in here. If I want to put some Mediterranean trees in. It's got some bushes. Yeah, that's definitely going to make it a lot easier to do, to throw down some pretty good scenery. Or I can do completely custom. Okay, edit brush. Oh, okay. So I can actually tell it what type of rocks and everything else. Oh, that's not it. That's definitely gonna be kind of fun to play with. And of course we got our track rides. We have cable cars, antique power cars, which kind of cool. Ghost train, so you can make dark rides, go-karts, monorail, automated vehicle. That's kind of like Ratatouille. Then this is like the Omniviewer, so you can actually do it all continuously. It never stops moving. That's gonna be kind of fun to play with. River Rapids. Of course, we got the steam train, and there was one. I think it was Pearl Rides. It's like a little mall train. So it's like a lot of cool things to play with. You can kind of get narrowed down. Flat rides, flumes. Now flumes are for the water parks, which if I wanted to, I can come over here and a huge pool. I'm gonna put that. Then let's throw down a couple of ones here. And then you got this one here. And of course it wants to be tested. And while it's testing, I'll just come back over here. And we'll put some paths down. Oops. Very slow. Oh, so it actually cut into the pool. Well, that's not a good thing. Dunk. So let's try that again. There we go. And looks like they all got a little confused. There we go. And I know now I'm gonna have to put some pool stuff in. That's all. No, that's all facilities. Shops. That's gift shop. Okay, services. There we go. Guest services. They're gonna need that. We'll throw in a. Keep forgetting that you can put these in. And we'll give them back. That's the park entrance, and that's another park entrance. But in order for them to use the pools, they did say that you had to open guest services, so they can actually buy. So they can actually go in and you look at. Event settings, no. Products, they can buy sunscreen, they can buy priority passes, pool passes, and everything else. So a pool pass for this park would be $18.50 for them to actually be able to go swimming in here. And hopefully though, they should start going swimming. I need to get another path. I'm loving this music, man. This music is Steel City. Oh, there we go. We'll give a small one over there. Oh, somebody just went down the slide. Oh no, we're still testing. Okay. Now people can go down the slide. And since it's raining, you can actually see people buying umbrellas. And tells you what their needs is. You know, status is dry, they're content, heading to Cirrus. Everything looks good for them. I mean, they got food and everything else, no ailments. You can kind of see their thoughts. No rides that meet my tolerances. Okay. But it tells you how much money that they actually have on hand. I just heard a whistle. It's interesting. And it tells you how many people's in the groups. Now, one thing I didn't see was ATMs. I don't know if... Okay, so no, they don't have ATMs in the game yet. But, like I said, a lot of things coming. And actually, with that, give me one minute and I will be right back. And we are back. Short little intermission. Hey, Adia, how you doing? Just kind of showing off the wonderful world of Planet Coaster 2. Showing off the new swimming pools over here. We put a coaster in and just one little flat ride. Just kind of showing off how you can make big plazas now and you don't have to be limited directly to placing on the edges like you were with the other ones. Uh, looks like a staff member need to get some more staff members. Oh, okay. I thought I had all that turned off. Well, got a couple other vendors here out here, so that way you have plenty of them. Got a couple more lifeguards too, just to be on the safe side. And ride attendants. And without a mascot too. So he's actually pretty happy. Yes, Planet Coaster is basically made. This is the sequel. This is Planet Coaster 2. Planet Coaster 1 came out in 2016. And basically it's made by Frontier Development, who made Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. And Atari did not like where they were going with it, so they literally broke away from them and came out with Roller Coaster Tycoon World for their fourth generation, and Frontier Developments came out with Planet Coaster. Well, now Roller Coaster Tycoon World has kind of just dissolved into nothing, and everybody moved over to Planet Coaster. And they've also came out with Planet Zoo, which you can actually make a zoo. I do have that in most of the DLCs. I'm just not much of a zoo type person. It's just I think it's just I'm more into the theme park. I'm not really much into the water parks either, but I think it's going to grow on me by seeing how well you can actually do stuff, and people will actually come out and do stuff like that. He's saying that he's happy with his pay and everything else. Fair pay. You can come over here and you can actually set up for fair pay, high pay, low pay. He gets nothing actually. Yeah, I can actually come in and look at his staff schedule, like work on breaks, and right here, if I want to, I could actually say, like for this one, I can say break and then close. So now he gets his break now at that time. It's gonna be more, figuring stuff out along the way. Yeah, so actually it's funny you mention that, because I can actually come in here and build, like, all these people are like gathering up over here. I can actually come over and take a coaster. We'll do create custom, and we'll just we'll do a flying. So I'll come over here, come back a ways, flap it down, and it's, we'll level it out, and we'll go to normal track here. Kind of see where I'm at. they they didn't really want to have anything really bad happen with it, but they did give you the option that you can actually have a little mischief with the game. I don't know if the angle snap is gonna, we can just do this. And now if I actually go in and go to edit mode, no, it's actually, believe it or not, this has been released on both consoles. So it's on the PS5, it's on the Xbox, and or Xbox Series X and the PC. And like, if you were to build a park, I can actually share back and forth with you. They've got it set to limited to where only 6,000 people can be in your park, and so that way it's not going to kill the consoles. Done here, and then I can do testing. And now, even though it's not a completed coaster, it should fly off and come in and get them. We can find out where it's at. Oh, it's climbing up the hill right now. It's gonna take a while. I put it up there pretty good. Yeah, believe it or not, the first one I had well over a couple of thousand. I think I had over 1,000 hours in the first one. And back in July when they advertised this, it was like, yeah, definitely. It was a no-brainer for me to pre-order it. And of course, it's almost up there. Hopefully it'll go flying and hit something. But the graphics in this one are a lot better. Here it comes. Yep, there. I just knocked these poor people over. And they're gonna just get up like nothing happened and be happy about it. And then they'll make their way back over to the path and be able to like nothing really happened on them. Currently hit by a coaster car. They're content. They're happy. Well, they're not moving though. That's odd. But you really can't grab them and move them like you could in like Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. So I wonder if they're just gonna be stuck in limbo. Yeah, they are in shock. You know, knowing that it's, first day release and everything, there's gonna probably be some small little hiccups and bugs. Like one, I put down some park speakers and it only gave me sound effects, no music, but there's music that's built into the game. So I'll be filling out a couple of bug reports and everything and sending them over to them. It looks like one of them kind of left. Oh, this one, I think. Does it say? Oh, this park is very spacious. Okay. Wow, the wind can knock your socks off. It's that's not supposed to be there. I don't know why that was showing up. That needs to be. I think it's something to do with my stream elements. I think it's finally deciding to start working again. That's interesting. That's one thing that no one actually reported on, was having that type of a problem. If I don't want this, I can just click on the station, hit delete, and the whole coaster just disappears. What else do we have in here? One thing also is the old one, you cannot actually have like a road crossing. This one you kind of can. I don't know if they're going to get hit by a train if I put it at grade, but I imagine they'll probably get closer to having more at grade stuff because of the way the pathing works. If I can plaster buildings like everywhere and everything works great on them, I think it'd be better. And it's like, why is nobody in the pool? It's 11:49. What's the weather like? 6 degrees. Okay, yeah, maybe a little too chilly to be swimming. It's supposed to get up to 11 degrees and then 11. That's another report I'm going to put in because I can't change it off of just Celsius. Flumes. So flumes is basically like water slides. It's not like a log flume, was what I was thinking when I first saw it. Like this is a fly trap. So I could actually come in here and can I put it over here, maybe? But as a obstructed, okay. And then once you put it down, it's going to tell you that you're going to have to literally test the ride. And this ride is not accessible. Okay. But you can see the raft literally going down the fly trap, and then it's going to go right into the pool and disappear. But to make this ride accessible, all I got to do is just it's got an entrance already, so I just got to connect the path to it. And now it should be accessible, and I should be able to open it. Now I can actually view the camera. But you already see they don't have to pull a raft up. Oh, too far. They already have a raft in there, and they can go down and come into the fly trap and then right into the pool. Swimming pool 2. Okay. Swimming pool 2. Is that this one? Yep. Okay. So now they're telling me that the safety's low on here. I have to literally put in like a lifeguard. Now it should be a little more. I mean, the only ones that should really come through here is literally off the actual slide itself. Is there a lifeguard? Yeah, there's a lifeguard over there. Okay. Pool rules. That's kind of cool. Yeah, there's a lot more management in this one, that's for sure. So yeah, you really have to um, pay more attention to your different surroundings, and of course you got heat maps up here too, so you can kind of see what everybody's mood is. Everybody looks to be happy. Your staff, you can see how your staff is doing. Uh, your power and your water, which I have turned off. Your profits, of course, you know, not going to really be kicking a lot of a profit off of it. Find your scenery, how your scenery is. You know, you want to keep it in the blue. And your operations. The only thing that's really operations is the 2 rides over there. We got our wonderful little mascot over here. He's content. But I actually have this one just set up to where all the big stuff is turned off, where you have to have water, pumps, electrical, until I can actually kind of get a good feel for it. Then I'll probably start doing a let's play and a build at that point. Well, thank you for subscribing, Adia. I thought you were a subscriber. Did it actually show the deal on the screen? I wasn't paying attention. Did it show the announcement and everything? I like also that they give you the what keys you can do for quick changes down here too. It makes it really, really nice. Umbrellas. Let's see. No, I want the building. Please tell me how their finances are. Income today. Oh wow. Making a lot of money. $4,000 must be on umbrellas. Yeah, okay, I understand that. And you can turn the they play audio, so you can turn your audio off on the music if you have different music playing in that area. Uh-oh, someone's not happy. Wondering. Oh, I didn't say what's wrong. Maybe over here. Yes, services is less busy. Okay. They'll kind of give you an idea of what you need to put in and what you need to take out. Like this is getting overcrowded, so I know these people are not too happy with it. So I can come into the path over here, and I just do the line tool. Oh, where did it go? There we go. We'll widen it out a little bit for them. And I can also come back into the path if I wanted to, and I could do stamp builder. And like if I wanted to, I could kind of just stamp it out, make it a little more. And if I want, I could leave that little area right here. just fine because I can come into the scenery, find trees. Is that a tree or is that a bush? Oh, those are knees. Happy little trees. And like I was showing earlier, you can actually come over and escape a couple of times, and they got a scenery brush, so I can actually come in and I can actually take like Mediterranean trees large. I'll tell it to avoid the path, and oh, I think my brush size is too big. Yeah, okay, so it's ignore. Okay, just put some trees in. I like that it's just random trees too, because that's the way it's gonna really kind of be. And then now it's not as barren. And if I want, I can actually come in and put some throw some rocks down also. That way, you know, you can't really see what's behind the next curve. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that they'll probably have a good sale going on. Frontier is normally pretty good about it. There's just a couple of pre-order bonuses that I actually have that you probably won't be able to get unless they decide to later in life give a an update. Like one's the Omni Mover from like the Haunted Mansion. They actually have that in the game finally, after 4 years of people begging for it. That would be under track rides. Create custom, and that would be this one right here. It cannot invert or anything like that, but it's kind of interesting because when you don't need a large station for it, and you can see the little arrows on there. I'm just gonna make a little who knows what here. You can make tight little circles. The ground's not level here, that's why it keeps going down. Oh. If you make a mistake, just right mouse click. You can actually go up. Not a lot, but you can go up. I don't know if that's going to be enough to clear it or not. And then you can just do like a quick auto complete. Tell it okay, and then it's going to come through. And then once you're done, it'll actually put all the cars directly on it. And it's just continuous. Once you turn it on, it's just completely non-stop. Now, I don't know why that there's no cars here. There's supposed to be. I've never seen that actually happen. Yeah, the deluxe version is definitely the better way to go because you get the first DLC with it. And I can go ahead and edit the track here. I thought there was an easy way of just grabbing the arrow to twist it that I've seen, but the only way I can find it is over here. You can make the cars turn, and then you can also look at the arrow and make them look either down, or you can make them look up in certain areas too. And it equals them out all the way across the board. Like I can have this one come right out of the gate and have them. Oh, that wrong one. Have them start looking literally behind them as they go through. They slowly rotate through unless I want this one to come over to that way. Then you'll see that it'll rapidly turn them at that point. And if I do done and then do testing, you can see how all the cards are flipping around already, and then they'll slowly rotate through, like this one's starting to. And if you're actually writing it, you can actually see what you would actually see, so you can kind of line it up. Yeah, and I don't understand why it's not completely filled. It's supposed to be completely non-stop, so this should actually be all the way full of cars. Unless I built too big of a station, which I don't think I did. Or not, or maybe not big enough station. I was kind of looking at some other ones, and people are like really trying to get really detailed with it and everything else. Let me go ahead and just get rid of that. As you can see, it kind of dug into the earth a little. That's not too bad. But that kind of allows for, you can like paint different rocks. Like if I want that to be dirt, it doesn't all have to be green. Or I can actually put like clear, rough, or natural water. Make like a little lake out of it. Change out the water. Right mouse click, and then you can come back over. And that's rough water. And you can actually hear the water underneath the water. And with the terrain also, you can actually rate, pull, push, flatten the surface, chisel, roughen. So I can actually kind of make some hills, a little island. But you'll notice that there's a hard cut in here because the water is just what making that cut happen in there. Kind of roughing it up a little bit to give it more of a natural look. Yeah, they actually for the water parks they have a lazy river. I just don't know how to actually build one. I'm gonna have to figure out a lot of the other stuff, because in here all I see is a pool and pool extras. So do I just stamp, scale, death, swimming, waiting? Probably shallow. Or maybe the draw tool. Max length extend. Ah, that's not good. I don't think that's it. Line, maybe? Not gonna let me. Okay. So it's like a interesting pool. Yeah. Oh. Oh, does it not let me join it? I don't think the pool's deep enough. Okay. Well, we can change that. Pools, where are they at? So we did shallow, wading. So we'll do swimming depth. Let's see what that does. That was over here. So do those just... So one's pointing one way and one's pointing the other. Okay. I guess it's just put them all on one side. What's going on here? Oh, I guess it... Okay. Oh. Let's go ahead and just grab our path. Just take this and facilities. I thought that they had a shop. Yeah, here we go. Flotation. And what do we want? What's the price? Water noodle. Okay. I got people coming in. Let's go. That way, if they don't have a park pass, they can buy a pool pass to get in. Here and umbrellas. Anyway, what's up, Kung? We're just kind of showing off a little bit of the new Planet Coaster 2. Adia saw over here, she said it looked like a lazy river, so we found out how to build one. Now we're just trying to get people to go in it. I can kind of see being a good resort. Good resort build out with a lazy river going around a resort building and a swimming pool with a next to a theme park. I can kind of see that. Are people actually waiting in line to get changed? Power. Oh, getting tired. Yeah, I haven't put any benches or anything else in. I mean, it really makes you stop and think about it. No, the roller coaster was everything you see in here was all part in game. You could just slap in. It's like a blueprint. The only thing that was literally custom made, was just this lazy river, and that's just trying to figure it out. But I really don't see anybody really trying to get into it. I don't know if I'm missing something, or maybe they need a ladder. You can build wave pools also. Maybe they feel it wasn't safe enough. Put a couple of lifeguards in. They looking with their binoculars too. Nope, they're just standing around. Swimming pool 5. Yep, that's this one. Got low prestige, no scenery. Did she buy anything? Pool ring for Viking and a pool pass. Yeah, that's what Splash Emporium sells. They sell the floaters and everything else. You can kind of see them inside the. They have like a donut and everything else inside of it. Now we're getting a little bit of a clog. Nobody's wanting to go further down. Water jets, flumes, slides, full extras, filtering. Yeah, I don't have any of the filtering or anything else turned on. So it's literally almost the same. So if you're going to go in and build, you can come into the scenery. Like find buildings with the walls, so it's kind of like laid out the same way. These are just open where you can just do free build with them, literally. Like make a little a deal, or you can If they have a grid, then they're all based on the actual grid system. Like once I place that down, now I have a working grid. I can actually come in and just keep adding to them. Same keys too. Oh, I don't do that. I built it a little too narrow. But yeah, it's literally the same building. And it's going to probably take a little bit of time to get used to rebuilding, learning how to rebuild all these. But I've seen some people, the big streamers, get kind of very creative with them. I can come in with that now, and I can hold down Shift and get it right into where. Like he can really do some interesting stuff. Like he can make a lot of cool stuff with it. Did it kick up another one of the other messages there, BB? I'll probably have to go in and change that setting. Yeah, I know I'm gonna have a lot to learn on the on literally building pools and stuff like that, because I mean the coaster side of it's not really too hard, but pools, that's gonna be a completely different learning curve for me. You can throw down a Vikings. Oh well, let me put it. I can put them on the pool, but I can't put. I can put them on the pool side, but I can't put them on the queue.
Right.
And of course, Cosmic Cow and the Bouncing Udder. Everybody got a good kick out of that when they first introduced that one in the first one. Oh, okay, yeah. Remind me later to go into Stream Elements and remove that that command. Let's see. Did we actually look at any track rides? I don't think we have. Well, we did. We looked at that one. But they have like this is a narrow log flume. And they got some pretty cool elements. I'll say that. They've got find a place to just kind of stick it. Rotate it around. There we go. Well, why is it? I guess it doesn't want to rotate. Something's going on with it. There we go. I can just put it right there, and they'll put it right in. And it'll even go right on top of the other path, which is kind of interesting. But because this one's got a automated lift, so when it comes through the original one, it's going to come up it's gonna come down, and then it's gonna hit this, and it's gonna lift it up to the top instead of going down a or up a chain. Yeah, I did notice that there's a little bit of some clipping going on with it. But it could be one of my video settings also, or it could just be, you know, they're still working some of the bugs out. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. You can actually speed up the game. Forgot about this one. We'll get it speeded up to where we can actually go into the lift. Yeah. We'll move back a couple of seats. The red icon. It's probably telling me that there's a, yeah, guests can't reach swimming pool 5. That might be why they can't get in the lazy river. I haven't figured that one out yet. So let's go ahead and we got another boat coming up to the, it's still in testing, so you can see how the elevator will lift them up and then put them in and drop them out. They got turntables and different items for it, and they got them also for coasters too, where you can do switch tracks, so you can make like Everest at Disney World. So I think they took a lot of their inspiration on a lot of their new rides from the Disney environment. Yeah, I thought it was a regular path, because this path is going into it. I put a ladder, one little single ladder. Yeah, I don't understand, because it kind of went away. Maybe I need to put a bigger path in. Okay, well, I should be able to get in there now. Yeah, I know they're tired. Path extras. I still like how you can actually still snap them to the edge. See if we can get them to come in here. Umbrellas. Let them sit there and roast if they want to. Yeah, for the other ones over here, it's just a path hooked right into it. And they're swimming. Got people going down the slide. So they should be able to get in here. Here, I can pick him up and drag him. I don't think he was too happy just sitting over there doing nothing. Yeah, that's just not right. I don't care who you are. That is not right. Or I can put another lifeguard in. Oh, hey, I need to move you over there because you can get stuck. Well, they can get over from one point to the other point. Okay, well, it looks like we've got some people going in. Nope. But it says heading to swimming pool 5. They jumped in. They're not treating it like a lazy river. So they're gonna have one heck of a swim. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm sure that they're gonna probably have some better ways to actually say how to build stuff. Because I mean, why would you have like a lazy river deal, but they're only going swimming? And then they just stop in the water. I mean, they're not in distress. If I don't know if I have to put this on all the way around to keep them moving. You would think that you'd only need a little bit to keep the current going. Yeah, that's what I was just putting in Kung Fu was the jets. Let me actually go under the water. Yeah, you can see the jets right there pushing the water. I tried to put them on the other side. Is it gonna line them? Yeah, let's line them up the right way now. Okay. Earlier it was push them in the other direction. That could be enough for the water jets, you'd think, but that I don't know. Because they can buy their tubes here to go in it. I don't think that there is a... they don't have like a lazy river. They have beaches, no items. So it's all create custom. Oh. Ah. So you have to create a lazy river. Okay. Can I change this one? Okay. So you have to create a lazy river. That didn't delete everything, did it? Yeah, well, let me create in that same spot. Let me see if I can. Edit. New lifeguard chair now. Like I said, this is why it's just a test one to play around with. Oh, okay. Good to know. So it's like learning as we go. We're stumbling through. So it's 3:30 and the pools are empty. There's a couple people. I was gonna say I really haven't seen a lot of nighttime in it. So if we set the I mean this would be about when the park would close. It doesn't look like it's... Oh, because it's still the first day. Wow, okay. It's not like it was in the first one, that's for sure. It's going slower for the time. The speed up the game speed, it's gonna make everything fly through. But the time goes a lot faster. Okay. Okay, so it's more real time than the other one was. That's interesting. Oh yeah, because there's the wind and the sun. Then tomorrow it kind of goes into it. Okay. Because I was expecting it to be more, you know, like more like the first Planet Coaster, to where you would only have like a couple minutes to build during the day and a lot of time at night. Then it's like, guess not. Let me just select this right and we'll get it open. See if people like it or not. Looks like everybody's kind of hiding around this area. Yeah, so the menu settings are they've got different ones for different parts of the settings, like your music and everything else. But they don't actually have one for changing it between Fahrenheit and Celsius. The only thing I could literally find was, where's it at? Right here, mile per hour and feet. I didn't see anything else for that, so I'm going to submit a request into Frontier in their bug report and let them know that that is actually missing. It may be by default or intentional, but I seriously doubt it because I don't think that the other one had any weather in it, so it really wasn't a factor. But it's just something nice to have, especially for us people who are bad at math. And one thing I was saying earlier, one thing I do like is this one does support NVIDIA DLSS. Basically, if you build inside of a dark environment, it will be dark unless you actually light it up. Especially with the ambient occlusion, it really makes a difference from what I saw from the developers playing. And this one does actually support HDR on the displays. And when you go to do the setup, it literally gives you your full brightness up here and then your HDR brightness down below. Which looks like it didn't save correctly. So yeah, it's a lot better when it comes to the graphics. Right now, this has been running a good solid 3 hours because I had the game running for at least an hour beforehand. And if I go and look right now at my control panel for my cooler, my processor is hold on a sec. The processor, what's it doing? Here, maybe it's my stuff disappeared. Bear with me. So the processor is running right at 17%, and it's jumping right around 58 to 70 degrees Celsius for the processor. And the video card itself, it's running right around 95% memory load, and the temperature is running around 64 degrees Celsius. So it's doing a lot better with the graphics and the processor than the first one ever did. When the sun's actually coming through the clouds, and clouds have better looks to them. It's just overall better feel to the game. It's just gonna take me a while to get really used to the complete building style of the of it, especially like I said with the water parks. Kind of curious. I want to see create custom. So they got connect. Okay, so they have connect water pipe power, cheap beef shops. So they have like a little counter. Do I have to open that too? Yeah, I do. Okay. So I can just have a vendor just out in the middle of nowhere, and people walking right through it. Interesting. Yeah, I think they've got a little bit of work to do on their clipping and stuff. It's not a game breaker. We got bushes. Okay, so you can still put it. One thing I wanted to see is they have curbs. Oh, they do. So the curbs are kind of unique. If a curb is like literally down, stupid tree. You can put curbs in, and like if I don't really want people to kind of go in this area, I can put this down and they will kind of treat it like a barrier. So, but if they still need to, they can still cross into it. Fence barriers, okay. Metal fence barriers. Sign barriers. Wooden barrel. So if I put up a fence barrier, making me wonder now. So if I think they were already planned to go through there. I don't know if they, I don't think they have any bearing on it. I think it makes no difference. Now if I put a curb, yeah, maybe those may be broken too. What the? Oh, the shark's performing. Because with that being blocked like that, they should just walk around over here because there's no reason, you know, for them to kind of go through there. Okay, so curbs, barriers, some small little items, not much. He's way too happy. But I'm paying him nothing. It sounds French. He works from 8 to 8. Next break is at 1300. So he's already had his break for the day. Yeah, it's definitely better optimized. Definitely better optimized, and with the ray tracing, it really makes a difference too. Like I said, I'll probably get into a let's play with it after trying to learn a little more on it. It's just this is just a quick day one release. Want to just kind of let you all see what I'm seeing on and my first impressions, and it's like I'm pretty well happy with it. Um I wish I could just drag this down a little more since there's not a lot. But I mean, it's still livable. Let's see. It's a lamppost. Okay. Pop down some lights. Even though I don't know where it's dark yet, they have quite a bit of stuff. Now I know I can drag this up to half screen to see a lot more. No clue what that is. Oh, that's still a light. It's like a little bamboo shoot or signpost. Bamboo pillar. Okay. But it's definitely definitely it looks like it's gonna be a fun deal. That's brick detail. They only have a couple themes in right now, so it's gonna be a while before they get back up to where they were with the original one. But I'm performing for an imaginary crowd. Pretty much. But yeah, it's doing right around about the 2 hour mark, so I think I'm going to probably go ahead and call it for the night. But like I said, I'm definitely gonna be doing like a let's play on this, so it'll be a lot more organized probably later in life. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and start backing it out of here, and we will catch you on the next one. If I can get my audio to work.